Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1968th edition of Short-Term Day Trading live with Oscar Carboni. Hi traders, how have you been? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for showing up. You guys have been great. Listen, do me a favor right now before we go any further. Subscribe to these videos, then have yourself alerted by hitting the notification button. And then you'll know every time I'm going to put out one of these videos. They're fresh, they're geared for what's going to happen the next day. So you need to be notified. Subscribe to my videos. Please like them and share them all over the internet for me, baby. I appreciate that so much. Listen, before we get involved in what is on the board behind me, you must know that trading, futures trading, stock trading, ETF trading, trading of any nature, very, very risky, kids. You can lose way more than you had planned. God forbid you sell short these things like options and futures and you don't know what you're doing and you don't have a stop in and you don't have money to lose. It could be a life-changing event for you. So could winning a lot of money too, right? Like hitting the lotto, but that doesn't happen to everybody. So put your stops in first so that you control the losses. All right, traders, so what is on this board? The 1968th edition of these educational videos coming at you on a Wednesday night for trading Thursday, July 18th, 2019. There is a red Omni on the board. Omni remains red just as it was in last night's video in the ES and the Russell 2000. And here's the thing. It's the second down day in a row. So I know, listen, before you run out and you get your pitchforks and your torches, you're going out to the White House, impeach. I know what's going to happen. It goes down 3 days in a row. You're going to want this guy's neck, right? But stop for a moment. Before we go crazy and blame anybody, have a look at the NASDAQ and the transportation charts. I think we'll find the reason why we can possibly fall in love with the downside at some point. Again, so don't go crazy. Don't go blaming anybody on this. Markets do what they're going to do. Don't lynch the crowd for it. If it's going to go down another day, we don't care. We know how to go short Russell, even the S&P, whatever we get our hands on. Looks like some grains may go down and metals may continue to go up. Nothing wrong with that. We'll play the game as it comes. Traders, I'm holding an Omni Camp September 19th. Omni Camp, 2 seats are open. Send in your resumes, if you will. Send in your applications. Come to livewithoscar.com. Click the little Omni Camp banner. That'll give you basically a spot where you can answer a few questions. My application, shoot that in. I will go through the applications and choose of the ones I get 2 of you for the open seat. So there are 2 seats. There are lots of, we've got a few so far. I want to get as many applications in as I can. And then I'll choose through them. Give me a reason why I should choose you out of the application pile for those last 2 seats or one of the last 2 seats. And I'll go over your applications. Maybe you'll be the lucky one. All right. Traders, as I said, 2 down days in a row. You never know. Could be 3 before the impeachment starts. Let's go. Look at some charts.
I've been following Oscar for about now 6-7 months, and I was pleased with what I was seeing.
When I became an Omniac about 2 years ago, my trading had gotten better, and my bank accounts have gotten better by thousands. Whereas where I was trading before, I was flat to down every year.
I've been doing the Omni Camp probably since I was about like 7 or 8. He makes it so simple and easy. I understood completely what I was doing.
I expected the course to be a lot harder, but it was not. It was very simple. All you have to do is follow the plan.
Though I signed up and paid for the camp, I still struggled with coming, thinking, did I make the right decision? And I have to tell you wholeheartedly, I am more than glad that I showed up.
My expectations were more than met. I was really surprised. I mean, we learned so much in such a short time, and I think it changed my life as a trader completely. And I'm sure 200% sure that it will make me much more successful.
You do not have to be, all right, some guru. You can be a guy with a lunch pail, just like me, okay? And you'll learn it. It's not hard. In my book, he doesn't charge enough, but, you know, he's a decent person.
Oscar is just a genuine guy, somebody that you just love, you want to fall in love with, and all of his staff.
I'm not paid to say this. In fact, I paid to be here. You know, I would recommend it 1,000 times over.
I would recommend the OMNI Camp because it's so real and you're actually learning. It's not like one of those trading academies where they just kind of feed you stuff and you're just paying too much money. It's way less expensive than a trading academy that doesn't really teach you how to work. They just teach you, you know, how to maybe spot things that they aren't consistent. So when you come here, you'll learn consistency and how to trade.
There was nothing sold here. He was selling nothing else once you got here. It was a truly your fee, and then you get Oscar.
And if you follow the structure that Oscar has created step by step and don't deviate, you will make the money you're looking for.
I look back and I say, I wish I'd have known this stuff, 15 years ago, or I wouldn't have been sitting here now. But I can't wait to put it to use.
Traders, S&P Daily Cash Bar Chart. The SPY represents the S&P Daily Bar. In last night's video, showed you this chart, showed you this channel, told you Omni was now looking for a downside day. This is where we were on Tuesday, and this is what happened on Wednesday. Not bad, right? So we did have a down day. Omni was absolutely correct for pointing us the other way. And we had our down day, and it looks like there's room to go further. So 2 down days in a row. There could be a third one. I know, impeach the bastard. But hold on a minute, kids. Look here. Russell 2000, we broke the channel. Channel breach. That absolutely agrees with more downside like the S&P does. But before the pitchforks come out, there is this. The transportation average hasn't broken yet. It's still inside of its channel. Yes, it's bearish for tomorrow, but it's still inside the channel. And so is your NASDAQ. So before we go on a killing spree out there, children, and start blaming people for the end of the world for this bear market that's been created by Trump, before you go out and kill him for a couple of down days, let's see if we hold. I'm actually betting for a third down day. I hope we don't get slaughtered doing that. The stops will be in. But I say we do a little breach of this and see what stops are under there. Interesting on this chart is this. If you remember, this was our double top scenario for quite some time in your NASDAQ. You had the pullback from the double top. You got above it, but look at this line. That's still the double top, and you kind of settled right at it on Wednesday. If we do have any downward action, you'll get below what was the double top, and you'll drop below that channel. So let's hope you get a channel hold after we get short and get out. You know what I'm saying, kids? We'll see what happens from there. Those are the charts I wanted to show you, so there is some hope that will stay up. That will stay up after a down day on Thursday. It'll turn around and hold. But that's not what I'm betting on. I'm betting on the red Omni, even though that's green, it's pointing down. I'm betting on the red Omni taking the indices lower, at least for the first part of the trading session. Come on down to livewithoscar.com and join me in my free trading room. So, traders, you've seen the charts. You see, I put those charts up on the board and showed you. 2 of them look scary, 2 of them don't. So let's see what's going to happen, right? You never know. I say we get short, the market goes down, we get out, and whatever happens from there happens. That's my plan anyway. We'll see if that pans out. So, tomorrow, Thursday, lots of reports still coming out from the federal government. We got a lot of stuff Thursday and Friday. You've got earnings reports coming out. You've got the Omni pointing lower. You've got the breach of a couple of channels. You do have this. Hey, Cousin Donnie, you got to watch out for something. See this crowd I'm speaking to right now? If I have 3 losing days with the Omni ever strung together in a row where we actually lose 3 days in a row, they expect me to kill myself in some way in one of my videos. The market could be down for a 3rd day tomorrow, Cousin Donnie. You better watch out. This mob's going to be coming for you. Barring that, just blame the Omni and hang out with me. I'll protect you, Donald, I promise. Barring that, I'm going back downstairs now. I want to go see what's going on with the markets. I hope that we can get in livewithoscar.com, live, free trading room. Join me there. Olivia, I'm coming to get you, baby. I'm on my way. I'll be there tomorrow night. I'm going to get my sweetheart, Olivia, who, by the way, is a fantastic financial analyst, basically a technical analyst. She can analyze the birds out of the trees when it comes to charts, and she's been away from me for 4.5 years. She's coming home. I hope she helps us out, kids. Olivia, help us out. So I'm going to get Olivia. I'll see you guys from Reno. You know me. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I run my show. We run our shop. We do our trading. I'll see you from Reno, and I'll be back here a day later in Las Vegas. LiveWithOscar.com. Join me there. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. I know that's not easy. It sounds easy, but it actually can be done. Put your darn stops in first. That immediately takes out half the emotions. Then say this to yourselves when you're looking in a mirror, when you're looking at your position, especially when it's red and going against you. Say this to yourselves over and over again all day long, and keep yourselves calm. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll traders live with Oscar.com. I'll see you there. And 2 lucky contestants, I will see you in Las Vegas. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.